You right? So here we go. We can find out a bit about what's happening now. Chief Inspector here.
Hold on a second.
So Chief Inspector's just got down there and have a chat with those two officers down there. And should be shortly coming back up here to do a news conference for all this news media which are waiting here. So we find out a lot more about it in a minute and it all happens. So here we go. Just get yourself in a good position.
Yep, that works for everybody.
Could you start by introducing yourself?
Most definitely, no problem. Happy for me to continue, everybody?
Yes.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Acting Bristol Commander, Acting Superintendent Bix Hayward-Mealy. At 11:57 yesterday, we received a report of a man with a suitcase acting suspiciously on Clifton Suspension Bridge. Officers arrived at the bridge within 10 minutes of the call, but the man had already left the area, leaving the suitcase behind. A second suitcase was located nearby a short time later. Sadly, the suitcases contained human remains. An immediate search of the area was carried out by officers on the ground with the support of the National Police Air Service and His Majesty's Coast Guard, following the discovery of the suitcases. These searches remain ongoing. Our major crime investigation team has launched an investigation which involves specialist officers and staff from across our organisation. Our immediate priority is to locate the man who took the suitcases to the bridge, identify the deceased and inform their next of kin. We are releasing an image of a man that we are currently looking for, which I should hold up now for you and I will show afterwards. And I shall show this afterwards for you now. He is described as black with a beard. He was wearing a black Adidas baseball cap with a white motif, a black jacket with a motif on the chest, and black trainers with thick white soles. He is also believed to be wearing, or have been wearing, a gold earring and was carrying a black backpack. Officers are currently working to track his movements through CCTV, and I can confirm that we know he left in the direction of Lee Woods behind me. At this stage, we are not aware of any current risk he poses to the wider public. However, if anyone sees him, we advise them not to approach him and please do call 999 immediately. A forensic post-mortem examination is currently taking place, and whilst we continue to examine the scene, specialist investigators are working around the bridge and the surrounding area. As such, the bridge will remain closed whilst these inquiries are conducted. Initial inquiries have established the man with the suitcases was taken to the bridge in a taxi. This vehicle has been seized and the driver is helping us with our inquiries. This is a very disturbing incident and I fully recognise the concern it will cause for our communities. We currently have an increased presence of officers in the area and I encourage anyone who has any concerns to please do speak with one of the team. As soon as we have any new information that I can share, I will of course provide an update because I know so many unknowns in this situation will cause worry. Anyone with any information, no matter how insignificant you think that it is, please do contact us. There are two processes and ways in which you can get in touch, which we are currently setting up. The first is online through our major incident public portal at mipp.police.uk. Or you can call the incident room direct on the two following numbers: 0800 056 0944, or alternatively, if you're calling from outside of the UK, 0207 158 0010. I'm now happy to take some questions, but remind anybody that if you do see the individual that we think matches the description, 999, please.
What can you tell us about the
Right,
Brits, what can you tell us about the person who has been found in the suitcases? Gender, age, recent time of death? Is it something
at this
recent
time,
or old?
Rob, a forensic post-mortem examination is currently underway. So we cannot confirm any information because that is still ongoing. As soon as I have that information, we will make sure that we share it.
Can you confirm if it's one or two people or persons in the suitcases?
At this time, I can't confirm because that forensic post-mortem is underway, and we will have that information and share it as soon as we do.
Did the taxi driver pick the man you're interested in up locally, or was he sorted?
At this stage, we are still working with the taxi driver. He's helping us with our inquiries, and part of the investigation will be to understand that journey.
There's a lot of taxis now have CCTV in their cab.
And I'm sure that will form part of the investigation. Thank you so much.
Have you got any sense of who this person might be? I.e., is anybody missing? As for instance, Dr. Sullivan, potentially, have you contacted this family to see whether or not this might be him?
So I understand that the parallels that might be made with Jack's case, and we would ask anybody to avoid any speculation at this time. What I can confirm is just because of the nature of the incident and the concerns that people may have, and as you pointed out there, a senior officer has been in contact with Jack's family to inform them of the incident, but I can confirm at this time that no parallels are being actively drawn.
But are there any other missing people out there that you think potentially could be?
So this is very early stages in the investigation, so I can't comment on that.
Do you have any numbers in terms of officers involved in this, obviously a very significant manhunt for this dangerous person?
So in terms of specific numbers of officers involved, no, I don't have numbers to hand. However, we've got people from our neighbourhood policing team, who were the officers you saw me speaking to a moment ago, who are providing that reassurance on the scene and talking to individuals. We've got our major crime investigation team, which consists of police staff, investigators, detectives, and the like, as well as specialist units. So there are a number of people working on this because I know it will cause concern, and we want to find out what's happened as much as everybody else does. So
do you have an idea of the identity of the man, though?
At this time, without the forensic post-mortem results, I cannot comment on that.
Not the victim, sorry, the man.
The man we're looking for. I know what I just shared with you in terms of that photograph, so at this time, that his identity, we are still working out who that person is.
And are there searches happening anywhere else in Bristol or otherwise?
So I can't comment on that next time because we are still at very, very early stages of investigation, trying to identify who the person was in that still and have those forensic post-mortems on the secret.
I find a sequence of events last night, and you know, we notified people to do so it's good. We took that photo, anything else you can say about the actual incident and that sort of man who seems to do.
So as you can imagine at the moment, the people that have called us and the report that we've had will form part of the investigation and part of the evidential process. So at this time I'm not going to disclose who made that call, but what I can say is at 11:57 we received a report that I've outlined there, and that the image that was taken, we will also discuss the provenance of that in due course as part of the investigation.
Yeah, Vix, I missed some of your statements, so apologies to attempt this, but do you have any evidence to suggest whether this person might be getting harboured by others, or if they're working alone, or...?
Truthfully, at the moment, this is a very open investigation. We've got an open mind to all of the situations that could occur. I can't confirm one way or another because we are, at the moment, still trying to identify the person in the still, as well as identify the remains in the suitcases.
Just a couple of questions more, please. Presumably you've had a chance to look at the cameras on the bridge.
Not me personally, but we as the police, I presume, is part of, I'm confident that will be part of our investigation.
Presumably you've got a fairly good idea of the sequence of events.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit more detail about what those images will have shown?
So at this time, the investigators are doing that, and they are putting together the time frame of what happened and the inquiries that may come out of that, and it's important that they are given the time to be able to establish those, so establish that time frame, and we will come back to you when we are able to firm it up specifically for you, as well as potentially any inquiries that have come out the back of it that we may need some support on later on as medium.
But just specifically, did the taxi arrive on the bridge from this side or from the leeward side?
I don't have the answer to that at the moment, truthfully. Not because we don't know, but I don't have the answer myself to that.
Can I have one more?
Question, please. How has it affected the office?
And I'm grateful for you asking that question. It's something that in a career I'm sure somebody would never even anticipate coming across as part of their duties. So I can't speak on behalf of them because I haven't had the privilege of speaking to them, but what I can reassure you is that they are being supported and making sure that in the ground we are making sure that everybody connected with this investigation, their welfare is taken care of, and we're considering that. But thank you for that question. Thank you everybody. Thank you very much. We'll let you know. I don't know at the moment. I don't genuinely know. Yes.
So that was the end of that. Just keep it rolling a minute. So the car coming in, so I'll get her going away again.
You can't confirm anything. That was asked.
Yeah.
So we're open to all lines of inquiry at the moment and what we can.
So just trying to get a photograph here now.
Just moving around. I will move back round to fine. I'm not going to go anywhere until everybody's got what they're happy with as a good shot of this person. We are going to be sharing it electronically as well.
Where was that taken?
I can't confirm that at the moment.
I just hold it. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'll come in round to the left and I'll come back round to the right.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going further left now.
Thank you.
It's like chill in the UK.
Hang on, I've got your shadow. Hang on. Go back there and I'll come round.
Got it?
I'm going to do one that way too.
Is that the only photo you have?
That we're releasing at this time.
That's quite a good photograph though, isn't it? It's all right.
Don't worry, I'm coming back round to the right, team.
I think this is going out on email or something.
Yes.
Yeah, there's another photo as well.
Well, he's definitely a wanted man now, isn't he?
Definitely.
I promise.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to talk? Did you want to talk?
Not particularly.
No.
I have once already.
What did you talk?
But I regret it.
Why?
No, I just commented on how I felt about last night.
Okay.
That was it. Why? What were you after?
Yeah, just the BBC whether you did, but you were here last night.
Well, I was here in the daytime.
Yeah.
Because I was filming in the daytime.
Yeah, can we ask you that? My cameraman's just like that. Or if you get
Definitely wouldn't want no image or no video of me.
Okay.
If anything.
Okay.
Because of my social media, I'm known. So I have to be anonymous. Which doesn't help you.
Okay, get it on this camera, please.
I shall indeed.
You could comment, you could say why you came down.
Only if you pay. Got to get paid for these things.
Last one and I'm going left, team.
I'm just trying to get out of the way.
I think I'll just say no comment. Not allowed.
At this time I can confirm, I know that the searches that we are focusing on is Bristol, but I can't definitively say until we understand the individual, the identity of the individual or confirm the remains. At this time, in vicinity of...
Do you think possibly he came in the daytime at all?
I can't comment, I don't know. It's still very much early stages of an investigation. Okay?
Yeah, where was that photograph taken?
I don't.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I truthfully don't know. Right. Photograph going once, going twice.
Thank you.
Help.
I'm going to ask her if she wants.
What's your person number?
What's that, sorry?
Photos of the wood side.
Oh, was it? Yeah, yeah, so, yeah, just or whatever.
I don't know what you said.
That was after. But that happened after that, obviously, because they haven't got the cases area.
There's lights over there, isn't there? It's probably in the street lights, I guess.
Yeah, but also double your lines across there. I would suggest the photo is leeward side.
Yeah.
Because that's where he went afterwards.
Right.
Where are you guys from?
Independent journalist.
Well, good luck with the story. It's going to go. It's going to be a good one.
Sorry, buddy.
Are you emailing?
Might I ask a favour, because my wife has already picked up on it? Melan rather than melon. Thank you so much. It saved me so much earache.
I'm just lowering that foot to the shadow.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you give
where this pitch was earlier? I think I told officer. And you don't know in terms of how long after, whether it's last
No, I
night.
can't say.
Can you give a shout out to your police officers down there who's been doing a grand job all day?
I'm really proud of them.
And they've
They
been
are
stood there
amazing.
all day, frightened to move.
No, they're brilliant, and they volunteered to stay on as well. That's how
Oh, did they?
important it is. Yeah, so,
That's brilliant, isn't
they're
it?
excellent. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, how are you? I took it the other day.
Oh, indeed, I was saying.
He may have walked over, looked around, scanned it, checked security, I don't know. Even on my camera.
Yeah. Chief Inspector Lindsay. I just got the Chief Inspector to give a shout out to you two fine gentlemen who's been standing in the sun all day long. And she said you volunteered to stay on as well. Well done. So how long do you reckon you're going to have to wait now? Don't know. We didn't ask that actually. I don't think anybody asked that. What time? Yeah. Okay. We know.
Till we get told otherwise, and then that's it.
We know a bit more now. Do you want to know anything? What she said? Because you couldn't hear anything, could you? It's basically what you know anyway, I think.
It's like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But he got a photograph of who it was.
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, nice one. Have a good day. It's rattling.
So that was it. Chief Inspector's still there. Yeah, so if you enjoyed that video, everyone, with all these media people here, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Sometimes